Alex Crypto. Let's do a quick video update. Sorry I haven't done a video in a while. I'm a software developer too, and I've been really busy. Anyways, uh, after we took that little unexpected jump in the market, we kind of stalled out here at the 876, which in relation to this top here would kind of be the would be the 768. I guess fib, yes, which would be the 768 fib in relation to this peak here. So where do we stand now? Well, this is very interesting because if we retrace down to the 618 down to here, you could potentially assume, like if this becomes a buy zone, let's say, if that becomes a buy zone and we bounce off of it and then begin a slow rise up, then you could potentially assume that this is a bullish scenario. And wait, let's leave that one red. And you could potentially assume that that would be a bullish scenario. So if you look on the trading view, there was two potential scenarios I gave. So the first potential scenario was a possible long play on Ethereum. Here's you have two different Fibonacci levels in play here. One of them is the 382 and the next one, which is the 0.5 or the 50%. So basically what I would expect here to happen here is it reached this fib zone, but what ended up happening is it stalled out before it reached this fib zone, and this was 786 in relation to that. So is it going to go down for another push up into this zone, or is this just basically stalling out, like this other chart here is running out of steam here at the 876 or the 786 in relation to that peak once again. But yeah, so is it running out of steam here? Well, the shorts and longs are kind of confused, so no help there, right? Let's see what this chart's doing. Yeah, so now we're dropping. So if we drop all the way down here to the 618, right? Then and bounce off, then it's a bullish scenario. However, if we keep going and this buy zone keeps dropping and dropping and dropping, and we make it down here between the 382 and the 236, or potentially even worse, between the 236 and the 124, but anywhere in this zone, anywhere lower than the 618 is potentially bad scenario setting up. So if it makes it all the way down here before bouncing, I would assume this would only retrace to the 87% mark back up here, or on somewhere over here, before again plummeting further down, like even further. So it's hard to say. Really is hard to say, but again, if it retraces past the 618 and then within the next day or 2 or 3 or 4, then we're in trouble, because there's potentially a couple interesting things setting up. If let me look at my other Ethereum chart. So looking at this other Ethereum chart, right? Was it this one? No, it obviously wasn't. But regardless, let's take a look back at the trading view, because I think it was actually here. And there was, in fact, oh no, maybe I deleted it like an asshole that I am. Alright, let's go back to the thing. So if you look and you draw a trend line here, just a simple trend line, but I'm guessing from here to here. Right, so 1, 2, 3. So as you can see, we bounced right off this trend line twice now. It got rejected, so that's a bad sign, and that's a long-term trend line. So we never made it up here to the 382. We now double bounced off this long-term trend line. Now, was that a technical pivot off the fib, or is that a double rejection off the trend line, or both? And it's hard to say. This is why we gotta watch this Ethereum closely. And since these all charts are kind of similar to each other, I'm assuming Bitcoin is not too dissimilar to this at the moment. Let's take a look out of curiosity. Yeah, similar kind of pattern You know, it's very easily could be confused with like a bull flag, but I wouldn't go think of it like that so quickly just yet. The market did recover. You know, this was potentially a short squeeze. The shorts were at an all-time high when this happened. Um, but again, it's something that you gotta watch because oddly enough, every time we hit this trend line, we seem to get rejected off of it. In the video before this, I said potentially we could go even higher than this trend line, higher than this level here, all the way to here, to the 1618. But it kind of ran out of steam before it even reached the 382. So, you know, is this a recovery? Probably not. I think maybe potentially there's even further downside. Um, I know that's not something everyone wants to hear, but potentially this can be the case. Um, let's see how low it can go, because I noticed on really terrible deep retracements sometimes it'll go not just the 236 but the 124. Yeah, but the 124, which on this Grisaf, damn it, why did I put a minus there? There you go. It'd be like 211 bucks. That would suck, wouldn't it? Unless you're shorting the thing, that would be great for you. But let's hope that does not happen. Is there enough human players in the market for that to hold that up? Who knows? I guess we'll have to wait and see. Anyways, I'm Alex Crypto. This has been a quick market update on Ethereum. I'll try to make more videos, but again, I am a software developer. But however, if you do hit me up on Twitter, I will answer questions at AlexCryptoTB. Plus, as soon as YouTube lets me live stream, I'm gonna live stream my trading all day. That way you guys can just ask questions in the chat. I could do live TA on the live stream and such, and we'll try that. Anyways, I'm Alex Crypto. Good luck trading. Be safe in the markets. Later, guys.